Yeah, well, it shows me here that you're very good, a very honest person. It shows that you like to do a lot of good for other people. But I see that sometimes when you need a favor,
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Sarah Moon. It's good to be back with you guys doing a reading for the Super Snow Moon in Virgo. So we're just going to see what's going on collectively. Hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. Oops. Hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. It's February, March is like right in the corner. And just want to see collectively what's going on for this full moon. And as you guys know, this full moon is about releasing and, well, full moons in general is about releasing. As you know, we start with the new moon, about what we want to manifest. And then the full moon is about letting go. And since the full moon will be in Virgo, it's really just the emphasis is stepping into your own, whatever that is. So, pretty much like blazing your own trail. Like, of course, you guys are gonna hear me say this a lot, but I really think of Virgo, like Beyonce automatically pops in my mind. And so, just how, think of her last album, right? Like the Carters, her and Jay-Z. She was rapping on her last album. And I know a lot of people said like, oh, she doesn't need to be rapping. Like, she's a singer, she's a singer. But it's like, she didn't care. She, one of the songs was like, I can do anything. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's my song. So that's like channel that energy, like channel that Beyonce, I could do anything. And if you really want to channel it, go on Tidal, because that is her husband's service. So if you really want that Beyonce energy, cancel your Spotify subscription and download Tidal, okay? And Jay-Z's my idol, so I'm also saying that. But yeah, that's basically what this Virgo full moon is about. And I feel like that's also like collectively what's going on, is that a lot of people are feeling like, okay, this is who I am, this is what I believe, you're either with it or you're not. Like we've said already, 2019, we can't have nobody on the bus or on our personal bus who doesn't want to ride the ride. Like we can't continue to pretend, we can't continue to belittle ourselves, we can't continue to be in this illusion. And it's easy to get distracted in there. Between news, music, and just everything that's going on in the world, it's so easy to get distracted or feel like, if you don't have that connection with other people, you might feel like, oh, I'm alone in my thoughts and everything. But I guarantee you that there's somebody out there that believes what you believe as well. I guarantee you. And for the Virgos that's watching this, I have a few cards have slipped out. And maybe that perfectionism in you is like, oh my God, what does that mean? Calm down. Like, they're just cards that fall out the deck while happening. Nothing in life is perfect. I love you Virgos though, because you guys really keep me on my toes. And, I feel like the Scorpio in me is already kind of like precise and focused, but like Virgos usually confirm that for me. So this is why Virgos are my consult type of people, because we gotta stick together. You guys raise the standards. So I love all my Virgos. Shout out to my Virgos again. If you do have any Virgo in your chart, you are going to be feeling it, although everyone should be feeling it. All signs should be feeling it. Make sure you check out your rising sun and moon sign just to see, if you're really, really going to be impacted by it, if you're really, really going to feel it, and that will also help you. And then, let's see, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a full moon ritual. So I'm going to be doing it on my YouTube channel live, so you guys can kind of follow with me on that. And then I will also be, I'll let you guys know like what material you'll need for this ritual. I will put my link in the description to my Instagram page, and you'll be able to see what's necessary as well. And actually, I'll put that information in the description as well, just like what you'll need. It'll be something simple. You can really go to any store really and get it. It's nothing crazy. I'm not gonna tell you to go and find like a tiger's ear or anything crazy, you know, like it's just gonna be simple stuff. And I look forward to it. So let's just see what's going on collectively. I'm gonna make this not quick, but you know, I know you guys are busy. Virgos, you know, a Virgo is time management, okay? It's all about time. Time is your biggest asset, so that's why I don't like to waste you guys' time in my videos. I like to get straight to the point and just kind of let you know what's going on. Feel free to like this video. Feel free to comment. If you want your own personal reading, I do personal readings as well. And I'll have a link to that as well that you can book, or text me and just let me know that you want a reading, and we can go from there. And I think that's all I got for you guys. So I'm just gonna do this cut and we can get to it. Hope you guys had a good Valentine's as well. Hopefully we are beyond, hopefully our consciousness has evolved from what Valentine's is supposed to mean. I'm usually not a big participant in holidays, and you know, that's okay because that's my right? But if you are, I hope you had a really good Valentine's Day, and I hope that you just felt love on that day. And for those that are single, you know, I hope that you were able to allow yourself to receive love and know that love just doesn't have to come from somebody romantically. So let's get to it. So you guys know I do a 5-card spread, past, present, unconscious / in the background, advice, and outcome / future. All right. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups in the past. We have the Ten of Swords in the present. We have the Three of Pentacles in the background or in the unconscious. We have the Four of Cups as the advice. And we have the Sun card as the outcome and future. Let's see. So I'm just doing a quick re-look at the cards and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going on. So it looks like in the past, we have the Ace of Cups. So there was in the past, there was a creative or an emotional beginning that's set in the past. And keep in mind, time doesn't really exist, but time is relative. And sorry for the oxymoron, but Ace of Cups is kind of like this, this new energy of creativity, of flowing emotions, whether that could be like a person, a new friend, a new partner, a new creative project. I feel all of this creative energy around the year of 2019, which is good because we're in a year 3. If you're into numerology, the number 3 is about socializing, creativity, pretty much like the artist of the world. And that's pretty much this card. So something is like coming in. You might not be able to see it, but basically he's holding a cup like, so, and it's coming from clouds. So it's like, here's the new project, here's new emotions. Okay. So that was in the past, right? And then you have the 10 of Swords in the present. So right now, I get this feeling that there's a lot of endings that people are experiencing. There's a lot going on in the world in general that I really feel this card is for a lot of people. I think, not to go super deep into like, society and everything, but I do know that society wants us to believe a lot of stuff that's not believable. So, this card to me is saying like something has to end. And this is for everyone who's watching this video. Like something in your life has to end. This could be a relationship. This can be a thought process. Because it's the Swords, I really get this feeling like this is a thought process. If it was, like Cups is your emotions, and Swords is like your mental and your thought process. So, it has to end. Like something has to end. You can't avoid it anymore. You can't see, but there's 10 swords going into him. Like that is like, that's really saying it's really done. It'd be different if he had like a few swords stabbing him, but there's like 10 swords. It's like, okay, this really has to end. So right now, for this Virgo full moon, it is a great card actually, because right now the Virgo full moon is urging us to, once again, full moon is, this is a low-key question, but it's asking us to let go and anything that's not for us. Like if it's not for us, let it go. If the way you think doesn't work for you, let it go. And you might have to ask other people like, hey, do you think I have any self-sabotaging like thought processes, or find you someone who's open-minded and ask them, because sometimes it's hard to witness things if you're not conscious of how you are all the time. So feel free to reach out to someone who is open-minded and someone who genuinely cares about you. So yeah, so something right now has to come to an end. Then in the background, we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is pretty much like a celebration of a goal. And either this is what's happening behind the scenes, or this is something that's in your unconscious that is trying to work out and manifest. As you guys know, the unconscious and the subconscious has so much information, and if we only were able to tap into it, we would be guided so much better, because we can tap into what we really want by tapping into that unconscious and subconscious. So Three of Pentacles, this is what's going on in the background for this Virgo full moon. And as you know, Virgo, I would definitely associate Virgo with the Three of Pentacles, or just Pentacles in general, because Pentacles is more of an earthy sign and Virgo is an earth sign. So Three of Pentacles, like it's perfect for Virgo. Okay. Then the advice we have is the Four of Cups. So again, Cups is like emotions, creativity. You can't see the card, but she's basically, there's 3 cups in front of her that are upright, and then she's like looking down, like all sad and everything, and then there's a cloud with a cup reaching in front of her, and it's almost like she can't see that cup. and it's almost like she's like she just can't see it, or she's and I'll give like maybe 2 or 3 examples of the advice that you could take for this Virgo full moon. Is that the first one is, if it doesn't serve you, you don't have to take it. If you don't want it, don't do it. That is the advice for this Virgo full moon. Moving forward, whatever you don't want, you don't have to. And I know 2018 was a roller coaster for everyone, and we're still in the beginning of the year. So I know a lot of people took a lot of lessons from 2018. So if you have not, if you're still recovering from last year, or if you haven't had a chance to practice what you said you were going to do in 2019, now is your chance, okay? I know life is crazy, it gets busy, we get distracted, but again, you have a chance right now to redeem yourself, and the advice is, if you don't want it, you don't have to take it, okay? Another suggestion of advice is that you have to become more open-minded and look over things twice if something is being offered to you. You know, if it's towards work, you know, if a new position is offered to you, if a new opportunity is offered to you, if a pay raise is offered to you, look it over twice, because maybe there's something that you're not seeing because you're like all in your like sadness, you know, especially like if you're in this, we're in this stage, right? So 10 of Swords, this is our present card. So presently, we're like, everything's coming to an end. This is the end. And when endings come, I know it's human nature to be sad, or to feel like, you know, oh my gosh, like it's over. But, and that creates a frequency, I like to say. That creates a frequency. And so you are not helping, because you could be you're being offered something, right? And you can't even see it because you're so trapped in this frequency. So in order to get to the future outcome card, which is the Sun is a perfect card, and I love the frequency that I get from the Sun card. You can't get to this future card, okay, the Sun, if you are giving the frequency of 10 of Swords plus 4 of Cups, okay? So the advice for the 4 of Cups is you have to maybe become open-minded so you can get to this Sun card, okay? And also, maybe you just need some alone time right now. Maybe, you know, and that's okay, again, right? Because 10 of Swords, you're gonna have some mood swings, okay? You might one day be like, I'm gonna go do this. This was meant to be. And then the next day you might be like, okay, but this has really made my life more difficult, you know? So that's what the advice is. And then again, you get the Sun card, which is the outcome. So this card is a great card as the outcome. You know, it's the Sun, it's progress, it's joy, it's success. The child is on a horse going like, yeah. Okay. But that is the frequency of this card. So if we are able to become open-minded, if we are able to say no to what we don't want, okay, or just spend some alone time meditating, we can get to this point. Because right now we are filtering this. Right now we are letting things end. We are letting our thought processes in that don't serve us anymore. And right now is some people's redemption time for 2019 to go forward and be who you are. There's no more saying no to yourself. There's no more saying I can't be who I am. There really is no more. Because in the background, you're going to accomplish and be able to celebrate with people that identify with who you are, that identify with your beliefs, and this is in the background. It's in the works. So once you do this, you will get to this, and then you will be able to times 3. All right. So again, if you guys want a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram at TrueSirianMoon. And I will also be going live doing the Virgo full moon ritual tomorrow. I'll have all the information in the description below. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop some in the comments. Feel free to like this video, comment anything. If there's any suggestions you have, I'm very open to doing it. Just let me know. And that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And just know that you are loved. All right. Bye.